several days later, everyone. Trista's liberation.
The operation will begin today at 1200 hours. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before then.
As you already know, I won't be taking part in this one. This one's all you.
Why not?
My job as your teacher is to stay here and wish you luck. I know you can do it.
That doesn't seem like a wise decision.
Thank you.
We've still got some time until then, so it might be worth going around and making sure we've got all we need.
Yeah, we can't be too prepared. Not this time.
Incidentally, how goes the development of Valamar's Tachi?
The prototype was finished last night. There's still some work left before it's completely finished. But personally, I'd say the progress we've made is nothing to scoff at.
Professor Schmidt's really something, isn't he?
I guess, but he could lighten up a little. I went to go play down in his workshop and he was all super mad at me.
Can't imagine why.
Were you expecting to be welcomed with a hug and some candy?
I'm so with Eustace on this.
Anyway, by the sound of it, he's going to keep finding ways to improve it until the very last minute. I'm going to be swamped with helping him out, but I should still be able to tune your Arcus units if you guys need it.
We just might take you up on that, George.
Whatever ensures you're as ready as possible. So much is resting on this battle. I don't want us to go in with any regrets.
Right.
Damn right. All members of Class 7 will take part in the battle for Trista, whether they are in the active party or not. As such, make sure to check everyone's equipment, including that of characters you may not ordinarily use. To advance the main story, speak to Toa in the captain's chair and select Commence Operation. Alright, so I think it's very much a case of like we should do the rounds. A full proper rounds, no cutting, all that type of stuff, because we're gonna go liberate Trista, you know. It's almost time for us to do what we've been working towards since the day we were given this ship. The Order of the Lion is the only thing that stands in our way. I'd have expected the Student Council President role would come with this kind of baggage, but I'm ready for it. Just don't think that you have to do everything on your own. We're here to support you the whole way. I'm here to support you too. As long as we've got each other, I know we can do it. I'm the Student Council President, so this is my operation just as much as anyone's. It's kind of scary, but there's no way I can run away from it. I swear that I will make this a success. Same again. Very well. Well, it's finally time for you students to do what you've been waiting all this time for. Like I said before, I'm not gonna be down fighting with you this time. I don't get why she doesn't. It's like, that's because it's all up to you. It's like, this is a situation where it's like, it's a war, not a lesson. I'll be staying on board the Courageous, watching over you as your instructor. It's fine by me. We're going to leverage everything you've taught us to take back the Academy. We want you to watch us do it. It's that sort of thing of like, if she said like, I'm hanging back and only going to come in if you need me. Fine. It's the, I'm not going to participate. It's like, that seems strange from you, Sarah. I'd expect nothing less from my star pupil. I know you won't disappoint. Finally got a chance to do what you've been waiting for to do all this time, so hold your heads high and go for it. I know you won't fail. In fact, as your instructor, I guarantee it. Or maybe it's just a sign of like, this is how much confidence I have in you, you can do this on your own. That actually makes sense for Sarah when you think about it like that. Yeah, I think I've sorted it in my own head there. I've got a feeling it's not going to be easy to plan this operation out, all things considered. The last thing we want to do is go in guns blazing to destroy the Academy we're trying to save. But Class 7's role is more important than anyone else's. Good luck, Rean. We're all counting on you. Not to walk the hallways of the Academy arm in arm with Bridget again. Aww. And we can't do that if this operation doesn't succeed. Class 7's got the most important role to play. So good luck. We're all counting on you. Uncle Makarov should still be at the Academy, waiting for us to rescue him. What kind of niece would I be if I didn't save my uncle in distress? And once he's all rescued, I'll make sure that he gets together with Instructor Mary too. And the best. I'll be there for you soon, Uncle Makarov. And I'll reunite you with Instructor Mary, your one true love, before you know it. I love her dedication. Not much longer until we get started. I can hardly imagine a more grandiose, triumphant return to Thor's, especially given all of the lovely young ladies who have been waiting on me with bated breath and quivering lips. You know, we'll probably be crossing swords with your former classmates, right? Oh, I prepared myself for that. I have to. They're so strong that a single moment of hesitation could mean defeat. In fact, I find the prospect of taking them on rather stimulating. If they plan on going all out, then so should we. Simple as that. Upper class students may seem foppish or sheltered, but there are a few skilled fighters among their ranks. I'm sure they plan on fighting us with all they have, which will allow us to do the same. That should be fun. Our route to Trista's all planned out. Now we just play the waiting game. This is easily the most important thing we've ever done. We are taking back our home turf after all. Keep a level head and do us proud. Counting on you. We're prepared as best we can, so now there's nothing left to do but put our faith in you. Keep a level head, do us proud. Getting on you to take Thor's back. Damn right. Alright, we got around here then. Did I see Celine? Yes. Oh, how strange. If we can retake Trista and the Academy, that area should serve as a valuable foothold for moving on the capital too. We may even be able to gather information on Alisa and my family's whereabouts as well. At least, that is my hope. Please leave everything to us, Your Highness. We'll be sure to get them all back safe and sound. I'd forgotten about Alisa. Genuinely forgot about Alisa. You're really a man a lady can count on, Rean. I just wish there was something I could do instead of just relying on all of you, though. Honestly, it's rather frustrating. You are doing something simply by virtue of your presence here. You're giving the mark of legitimacy to our cause. Stepping onto a battlefield isn't the only way to make a difference. By doing what you can do, you're helping Rean and Emma do what they do. Oh, why? What's with that look? What I'm doing is stating a fact, that's it. Perhaps you're right. Anyway, good luck, Rean. I know you'll do all you can to make this operation a success. I'll be waiting here, praying for your safe return. Thanks. Let's go. I always have to babysit all of you. You really need to take stock of your lives. Well, you know what? Don't expect any more of that kind of treatment. I'll be there for you, but it's up to you to finish things. Well, you and Valimar, I guess. Still, give it all you've got. The Imperial family has close ties to Thor's because it was founded by Emperor Drycles way back when. Cedric should start his first semester there next year, just like Oliver did in years past. Your Highness. Don't worry about me, Rean. If this operation's a success, it'll be an important stepping stone for you and everyone at Thor's. And of course, I give everything to see my family and Elise rescued and safe from harm. I'm putting my trust in all of you. If anyone can do it, I think you can. Just leave it to us. We'll keep your feelings close to our hearts while we're out there. Who we got on this floor then? Hello, what are you doing in the middle of the hallway? I've been giving everyone snacks to keep up morale. Make sure that everyone has enough energy to do what they need to. I gave Laura hers, so here's one for you, Rean. Oh. This looks great. Thanks, Monica. I'll be wishing you all well from back here. I know you can take back our home. I'll be praying that this all goes off without a hitch. Please, take back our school. No superb dishes, alright. Well, at least we know what the upper-class students who remained at the academy are up to now. You want to watch out for them, though. Most were given combat training since childhood, and I doubt their skills have been given any time to rust of late. Be careful, okay? Lord of the Lion is bound to have a number of formidable fighters in it. Don't let them get the better of you. Of course not. Every member of the lacrosse club is precious, and the last one's waiting for us back home. You can bet she's going to be part of the Team Courageous too, especially since we've already got Teresia and Alisa with us. Let's do this, everyone. We're going to take Thor's back fair and square. Let's do this, everyone. We'll take back Thor's fair and square. Let's go, Class 7. I'm just waiting. Does anybody else notice that? Let's go. 8. 8. 8? This is our chance to reclaim Thor's. We can't just let this pass us by. I don't know if I can do much, but I'll try not to be a liability. Stop putting yourself down, Elliot. There's no way you'd be a liability. You're way stronger than you give yourself credit for. And we all know it too. You really think so? Thanks, Rean. But now that you've said that, I really don't want to let you down. It just made him worse, yay! My orbital staff will back everyone up from behind, so you can count on me. Come this far together. I'm sure we'll make it the rest of the way. That's what I like to hear, Elliot. Go out there and show them the spirit of the Wind Orchestra. Right! I might not be able to join you on the battlefield, but I can get you into proper fighting shape. So if you need any arts training, come and let me know. You're all strong, but there's always room for improvement. Nope, very well. Expected another line from you. Very well. The Order of the Lion is the last obstacle standing between us and Thor's. But we can't let down our guard just because we recognize their faces. They could well stop us at the finish line. Yeah, Patrick's no pushover and he has a fantastic tailor. And I can imagine the other upper-class students working with him are just so strong. Even if we can take Trista back, there's no guarantee that getting control of the school is going to be easy. I wouldn't want it to be. No matter who stands in our way, my blade shall prevail. I mean ours, yes, of course. Isn't that right, Rean? Absolutely. I'll be counting on your overpowering presence there, Laura. And as always, you will have it. Yes! Monica's gift has left me energized and ready for battle. The Order of the Lion should prove to be a worthy opponents, but I am more than prepared to take them on. We will defeat all who stand in our way. I'm guessing I know at least one of the members of the Order of the Lion. I'd love to go and pay her back for beating me time and time again, but this is your battle, not mine. Just don't underestimate her. Patrick's a pretty solid fighter, and he has a fantastic tailor, but he's got nothing on her. Good luck if you do end up crossing swords with her, though. You'll need it. Oh dear. Are we done on this floor? We're done on this floor. Right. Like it's... like there's a... you can see there's an exclamation that's... like... oh. Oh my. An exclamation. Can I do anything with that teddy bear? I can rest here? Since when? Who we got on this floor anyway? There's no one on the front deck from the... I need to check the front deck. Could be Rex there. Twins! The twins. I've finished our preparations now. The RMP say they'll be standing by near Keldic and waiting for our orders. Now we just need to give them the go-ahead. It's a big responsibility, so I don't want to end up letting everyone down. Vivi and I are going to do whatever it takes to make sure we can go all back to the academy together. You can count on us. Weather's good, wind's blowing the way we want it to. Everything's great. If anything stops us today, it won't be Mother Nature. All our radars and sonars are in tip-top shape too. I'll get you to Trista safely. You can count on that. We've got a chance to get back to Trista, and I'm not going to let it pass us by. Which means you've got to work extra hard at doing your part in this, okay? Alright. Who we got then? Hello, you two. It's been a long time since we last saw the academy. Wonder how the flowers are doing. Aw. Right, must forgot you were raising some. Yep, got these seeds back in the core. Got to plant some more when we get back too. Hopefully Adele and Vivi will join me. I'm sure they will. And together, we'll make those flowers bloom. By force, if necessary. I'd better check my equipment again before we head out. Yeah, I'll need to do that as well. If we succeed, I'll have to plant some more flowers in the Academy's flower beds. A lot's happened between Ferris and I, but when I left Thor's, I still considered her a dear friend. Which is why it's such a shock to hear that she's part of the Order. I suppose we have no choice but to actually fight one another this time. You do have a choice, Alisa. We don't want to make you do something that'd hurt you. If we need to, we can handle... Thanks, Rean, but no. We're friends, but we're also rivals. Backing down would only disappoint her. So I'll face her head on like I've always done. And once we beat her, I'm going to bring her back to our side. Right. Then we'll do this together. Backing down from this fight would mean breaking our promise to push each other to greater heights as rivals. That's why I'll face Ferris head-on like I always do. Once I win, I'll make her join us. Oh? Make her, will you? Very well. Weapons here are polished to perfection and ready to use the moment you buy them. If you want one, let me know. I'm counting on you guys to take back the academy for me. Might not be able to go out and fight, but I'll give you whatever support I can from right here. That means you guys gotta take the academy back for me. Good luck, everyone. Now I'm getting all nostalgic about all the hours I spent shopping in Trista. Hope Melinda's doing okay. I'd hate for anything to happen to my #1 shopping buddy. One way or another, though, our main priority is making it back to Trista. After which, I'll grab Melinda and go on a massive shopping spree. It's always shopping with you, isn't it? Always shopping. Part of the reason Thor's is so precious to me is that it gave me the chance to be reunited with Alan after so long. So please, Adios, please allow us all to make it back there safe and sound. I'm far from the most useful member on board, but I still want to make life easier for everyone however I can. Take care out there. It would feel wrong to go back to Thor's without even... Yeah, it does throw me off. It's like, it would feel wrong to go back to Thor's with even a single student missing. It's like, alright, let's read it correctly, how it should be. It would feel wrong to go back to Thor's with even a single student missing. It's that extra A. Just completely threw me off there. It's like, I was like, am I reading that wrong? No, it does have that extra A. It's strange. Almost time for us to take back Trista and Thor's. Give me a shout if you need anything. I've got the store all stocked up for you. Good luck, troops. Counting on you. The store's all stocked up for you, so give me a shout if you need anything. Good luck, troops. We're counting on you. I suppose the logical thing to do here would have been to leave it in the hands of the RMP. But there are times you've got to be stubborn and persistent if you don't want to let a deal slip through your fingers. With all else, though, I wouldn't feel like much of a man if the thought of doing this didn't get me all fired up. There are times where there's no way to seal a deal without dogged determination. Though frankly speaking, I think not jumping at the chance to do this would make me feel less of a man. Oh, very well. Is that this floor done? Yeah, I love how it's called the nap room, though. It's a room for napping. Let's have a look at this bonding, though. Make sure I make a save before I do, though. And it's not long until the operation starts. Probably not the best time to be playing card games. Or maybe it wouldn't hurt to play a bit. Might help with my nerves. Only got time for one game, though. Who should I play? You can play Blade 2 with one other character before the operation to liberate Trista begins. Choosing character here will let you trigger a special event with them later in the game, even if you didn't bond with them in Berea Hard. It's like, I have everyone here, I'm gonna say Instructor Sarah. It's just that sort of thing, like, how the people we did bond with, it's like, well, Instructor Sarah's the one we didn't. Correct, if I remember correctly? Correct? No, we did, didn't we? Yeah, because we had the drink, we had the cocktail. Alright, Alisa then. Jewel.
Let's get started.
Oh, that's terrible.
Go on, draw a card.
What, like, actually draw it with a pencil?
Guess I'm going first. Bolt!
No, bolt is it?
Now you've done it.
I know.
Bolt!
How dare you!
Mirror!
Alright. This has potentially
now
you
you've
screwed,
done
you
it.
do realise this, Alisa? Because you can't play a card now, and I've got a 7.
Aw, one more game?
No, it won't let me. Well, good game anyway. Still, I think I need to play a game like this to let off some stress. Feel a little less tense now. Glad I invited you then. This operation is going to be tough, but I know we can make it a success if we really put our minds to it. Yeah, I think the same thing. Still, be careful, Rean. Might be fighting together to take back the Academy. But that doesn't mean that you and Valimar won't have your own battles to fight on your way there. No doubt about that. The Noble Alliance has mostly withdrawn from Trista, but I'm sure there are a few stragglers just itching for a fight. I doubt we'll even make it into town without having to go through a few of their soldats first. Yeah. Still, there's no need to worry about me. I'll be just fine. You think? I can't even count how many battles I've fought with Valimar now. 7. I know what I'm doing at this point. As if that wasn't enough. Now I've got a prototype of Valimar's touch to use too. Maybe I'm not ready to face Crow, but I'm sure as hell not going to lose to anyone else before I do. With all that and you guys watching over me, how could I? You're such a goof. But you make a compelling argument. Guess the only thing we can do is believe in the two of you then. For the final part of the operation, know that we'll be standing by your side. Let's go take back our home. Right. That's nice. Oh, level 6. You know what? I'm gonna get Laura's up. Makes sense to me. I mean, she's the one I pair up with the most, so...
Then let us begin our duel.
Indeed. Ooh. Not much to work with there.
Please, draw a card. The first move is yours.
Try and get rid of these 2s. Lovely. Ooh. Ooh. You've come out very strong very quickly there.
Raging winds.
Take my 3. I'll do.
Power!
See, I have to go a mirror, and it just depends what happens now, whether or not I'm screwed.
Mirror.
Yeah, screwed. Nothing I can do.
An
Nothing.
Excellent duel.
Oh, she had another mirror. I claim victory today. Still, I have to admit that playing with you has taken a load off my mind. I feel much more at peace now. Glad I invited you then. This operation is going to be tough, but I know we can make it a success if we really put our minds to it. For certain. But please be careful, Rean. We will be at your side when it comes time to take back the Academy. But I fear you and Valimar will have a number of battles to fight on your own during your approach. No doubt about that. The Noble Alliance has mostly withdrawn from Trista, but I'm sure there's a few stragglers just itching for a fight. I doubt we'll even make it to the town without having to go through a few of their soldats first. Most likely not. Still, there's no need to worry about me. I'll be just fine. And why is that? Can't even count how many battles I've fought with Valimar now. 7. I know what I'm doing at this point. So that wasn't enough. Now I've got a prototype of Valimar's touch to use too. Maybe I'm not ready to face Crow, but I'm sure as hell not going to lose to anyone else before I do. With all that and you guys watching over me, how could I? You're so confident even now. Well, I won't deny you that. What I can do for you and Valimar is put my utmost belief in the two of you. When you arrive, let's go and reclaim our home, side by side. Let's do it. Yeah, that confers to me is not worth viewing the others. It's generally the same thing, isn't it? But that's what I was after with her. It's like, fury? An almighty blow? Thank you. Let's see about that. Where do we see what that is? There we are. Almighty blow increases finishing blow's power and activation frequency even more than powerful strike does. And fury sometimes restores 75 of own CP when partner is attacked. Activation chance is increased as link level does. God damn. That was worth getting. That was worth getting. Jeez. If anyone on the ship gets hurt during our mission today, I'll be here to nurse them back to health. I'm afraid I won't be able to help any of you on the ground, though. Please take care of yourselves. I will be offering my prayers to the goddess for your success. I'd love it if we all return to Trista soon. If anyone else on the ship gets hurt during our mission today, I'll be here to nurse them back to health. While I can't help you on the ground, I'll be asking the goddess to offer you her aid. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I've got your potion things, so, you know, they're quite powerful on their own. Just straight up powerful. In a cruel twist of fate, Class 7's Crimson Wings find themselves swooping down into the Order of the Lion's den. Can you believe it? This situation's tailor-made for young ladies like myself. You could get 2 whole books out of it. Or games. Let's go take back Thor's while I'm still feeling motivated. And if things, you know, escalate down there, you have to tell me. She's so fired up right now. I bet she could handle this whole operation solo. Okay, let's get back Thor's while I'm still feeling motivated. Or horny, one of the two. I can hear my precious books calling out to me from their club roomy prison. Alright, do you have anything in your shop? Nothing new, no new Imperial Chronicle. It's hard to believe we've reached this point. It's time for us to finally take back Trista. In the beginning, I only enrolled at the academy to fulfill my duties as a witch. But my desire to return goes deeper than that. My time at Thor's of Class 7 was the happiest of my life. I want nothing more than to go back to that. Yeah, we all feel the same. We have a shared purpose, and we're all fighting together. There's no way we won't take those days back. Right. Make sure to check on my collection in the club room too. Tell them I'll be there with them soon. Okay, maybe our purpose isn't entirely shared, but the point still stands. What I want right now is to get back to the way things used to be. To continue our happy lives we led at the academy. The times we spent together back then. When you only knew me as your class president and not as a witch. The day has been a long time coming, but it's almost time to say hello to Trista again. I do hope the staff and Principal Van Dyke are alright. I'm sure they're okay, even if they're still locked inside the academy. We'll spring them out though, don't worry. I'm sure you will. May the goddess keep watch over you all. I'm sure you'll do just fine out there. Oh, that was it. Anyway, expecting more from you, Thomas. More data. Probably some U materials. Nothing, alright. Today's the day. It's hard to divorce the academy from my memories at the chess club. Can't wait to get back there and start playing again. Let's do this. If you need something in this database managed, I'm your man. You just focus on what you have to do. Together, we'll get our academy back. I'm trying to use all the combat data we can gather to predict the enemy's next move and what their formation might be. Most of them have left town, but this is the capital's eastern line of defense. No way they won't be a military presence. Make it as much. As long as we're prepared, though, I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll do this no matter what. Damn right. This is our first step towards Heimdall and reuniting with my dad, too. Thanks to Stefan's help, I've got all of the combat data I need to do this. If all goes according to plan, this should make our fight to take back our academy a little easier. Man, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this day. Time for Rex, the celebrated war photographer, to make his glorious return to the academy that raised him. Hold on, babes of the academy. You won't have to wait much longer. Ugh. I've got my photo quartz all primed and ready to go. Hold on, my campus cuties. Rex is almost home. Oh dear. I'll be staying aboard the Courageous while you take Thor's back. And I assure you, there's a method to my madness. I'm confident that you'll be able to take back the academy, and I want to capture that moment from the best possible angle. Confident that you'll be able to take Thor's back for us, which is why I'll be staying on board the Courageous. I'm going to capture the moment from the perfect angle. Very well. Beryl. I can see it. I can see all. I see Trista torn asunder by a conflict of convictions. I see young lions competing to be the head of their pride, but who can say which ones will triumph? Be sure to sharpen your fangs for the battle ahead. Trista will be soon torn asunder by conflicting wills and convictions. And be sure to sharpen your fangs for the battle ahead. Yes, I will do. Radio Trista's orbital waves are coming in stronger and stronger now. We're almost there. Almost there. Safe travels, Rean. I know you guys can do this. I'll let you know if the radio picks up anything useful about the current Trista situation. Safe travels, Class 7. I know you guys can do this. Thank you. It's amazing how well those two get along. It's impossible to feel tense as long as they're together. Some of my happiest memories take place in our club room back at the academy, and I want to make a lot more. Especially with how many new dishes the cooking club has yet to whip up. So please reclaim our school for us, no matter what it takes. It's a little early for lunch, but it's not like you'll be able to sit down for a nice meal in the middle of a battle. Whatever you want to eat, make sure you eat it now so you can go into this operation comfortably fed. Oh. Since we're almost back in Trista, I've been going on a little trip down memory lane. The fishing there was so good. So many fish in those waters. Do you suppose our chances of finding new ones in there now are? Hopefully we'll know soon enough. Just wonder, is there... no. No, nothing there. So close to Trista I can almost taste all the fishing I used to do. Hopefully I can pick up right where I left off. No, foolish child, what have you done? Those cookies were for Vincent. I was going to give them to him when we were finally reunited. Aw, don't be mad, I was just sampling them. They're pretty good too. You might want to try another batch without all the weird stuff mixed in, that'd be better. You'll do a better job of showing off your feelings too, if you ask me. Munch. You really think so? In that case, hold on. Don't try and change the subject. And now you've gone and eaten all of them. Do you even know what sampling means? I'm gonna have to make them all over again, and I hardly have time for that. Well done, Milliam. So we're finally gonna do all kind of everything, huh? Now we're talking. Time to fill up my tummy and get ready to rumble. Just don't eat so much you can't actually fight, okay? Never in a million years. I'm gonna get back to the academy just as bad as you guys do. So I'm not gonna do anything that'll ruin our chances here. Alright. We're counting on you. You better be. Dawes is really important to me. So I'm gonna fight as hard as I can to make sure we get it back. But before that, I've gotta eat. Yes. You've got to eat. Alright, factory area. You know, the place. This place. Professor Schmidt's still working away on Valimar's sword. Honestly, in my book it's done. It's just a prototype, right? But he insists that there's still something missing. Which means he's gonna keep tweaking it on his own until we pry it out of his hands. That's a master craftsman for you. What a perfectionist. More of an artist than a craftsman, if you ask me. You got the perfectionist part right, though. His work's done when he says it's done. Time, mirroring other people's opinions, be damned, trust me, I'd know. Anyway, even if the good professor deems it incomplete, I'm glad we've got that blade ready to go for this operation. Now everything's up to you, Valimar, and your classmates. Good luck. I know you'll pull through. You can count on us. Professor Schmidt's making even more adjustments to Valimar's sword right now. And that man's on a project. It's not done until he says it's done, no matter what the rest of the world might say. Still, once one of his projects is done, it's a real marvel. That's just the way he is. Probably why I looked up to him so much at first. Yeah, we all make mistakes, we all make mistakes. Your knight needs upgrades. I can do that. I need you to make this operation a success so I can go back to my... Atlia. I can't put the finishing touches on this piece anywhere else. Do not ruin this for me. You should get it by now. Knight upgrades, talk. Me. I'll get you into whatever condition you need to be to get my Atlia back. We say Atlia nowadays. I've missed the smell of Trista's winds. Our long journey home is almost over now. Feels like we've been gone for years, doesn't it? We're almost there. But you're right, Trista is our home. Doubt there's a single student who isn't excited to be back. I'll be counting on you to back me up when we're on the ground, guys. Always, Rean. Always. As long as our class is together, there's nothing for us to fear. It's almost time for our homecoming. As long as we're together, taking back the academy should only be a matter of time. Valimar, the Ashen Knight. Sup? The Zamunian or Tachi will soon be forged. Now is your chance to take back Trista, as well as Thor's military academy. Yeah, I'm ready to begin at any time. I'll be counting on you, Valimar. The two of us carving out a path will lead everyone to victory. Acknowledged. He did a chuckle. Simone or Tachi will soon be forged. Now is our chance to take back Thor's. Oh. I thought he was going to say more after that point. But no. Ha-ha! Chippy Tower. Soon, Whitcomb, soon. The Order of the Lion, is it? Ah, the upper-class students never disappoint on the pompous nomenclature front. I suppose they see it as a manifestation of their pride and resolve. Yeah, we can't let the silly name lull us into underestimating them. They've got both strength and resolve, but so do we. Say that again. We simply have to show them that ours is greater than theirs could ever hope to be. I will let nothing stop us from taking back our academy, and I know you all feel the same way. The horses and I will be cheering you on, so give them all you've got. With pleasure. Meanwhile, Rean, you should take the chance to make sure Valimar's ready for combat. Obviously, progress on his new Tachi is out of your hands, but I'm sure there's something you can do for him on your own. Good call, will do. The upper-class students who remained at the academy clearly intended to stand against us. I imagine Lambert is among their number too. I don't intend to shy away from conflict, however. We will free our academy, for ourselves and for those horses, regardless of who attempts to stand in our way. Yes, it seemed to have roused them, doesn't it? Yes. Good, good, good. Took one of the horses with me to scout out the area around Trista so we could be sure what we're dealing with. There's not a whole lot of alliance left, but still seems pretty well defended. Be careful. It's like a race can be won by a single millisecond. Slightest miscalculation can cost you a battle. Don't do anything stupid, Eustace. Thank you. And your obvious statements about both racing and battle incredibly motivational. Careful. Just like a race can be won by a single millisecond, the slightest miscalculation can cost you a battle. It all hinges on you, whether or not these students and these horses have an academy to go home to. Don't mess up. Or try. Triple dot. Wow, he looks so focused. So this is it, huh? A weapon fit for a divine knight. It's just a prototype, but still looks incredibly powerful. What are you doing here? I'm busy putting the finishing touches to this prototype. I'll be done by the time the operation of yours begins, so go wait somewhere else. Right, sorry. Better go back to getting ready and avoid getting in his way. I think this is the best I can do in the little time allotted. Perhaps I really will need his help before I can call this anything but a prototype. Commence operation. Ready to go, Rean. Everyone's equipment will need to be at its very best. That includes Valimar too. Done that. All members of Class 7 will take part in the battle for Trista, whether they are in the active party or not. As such, make sure to check everyone's equipment, including that of characters you may not ordinarily use. After selecting Commence Operation, 2 teams will be organized to carry out the operation. Commence Operation. The time for the operation to begin drew ever closer. The decisive moment almost upon them, those taking part congregated on the bridge for one last review. Right, let's go over everything again just to be safe. First, here's what we know about Trista. The majority of the Alliance's forces that were there have withdrawn. Some still remain, defending the town's east side. It's likely, the moment we approach Trista, we're going to come under attack by the Soldats stationed there. That's where Valimar and I come in. We'll deal with them first and clear a path for everyone else. Alright, it's the first time we'll be able to see what the Sumerian or Tachi prototype is capable of, too. After you've liberated Trista, Rean, you and the rest of Group A will head directly to the Academy's front gate. And not that anyone here could possibly forget, but you'll also have the world's most adorable captain accompanying you. I have to say, I don't know how I feel about her being on the front lines. And I would agree. Been a tremendous support for us, of course, but this is the first time we'll be taking an active role in combat. Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm a military academy student just as much as you guys. I can put up a good fight. I won't get in the way of holding you back. Promise. And if what we're doing is to be seen as legitimate, we'll need her assistance from the ground anyway. You better to overthrow Patrick Hyarms himself than the president of the student council. Now you're talking. Group A's primary objective will be to escort Toa safely to the academy so she can work her magic. Good luck, you guys. We won't let you down. Angelica, aren't you joining us too? Yep. I doubt I'll make much of a substitute for Sarah, but I'll give it my best shot. After Group A is off the Courageous, me and the rest of Group B will fly around the back of the academy and charge in. Taking from both sides at the same time sounds like a solid enough plan to me. Let's just hope said plan works. Not much point freaking out about it now. With all the people we have on board, we've got more backup than we could ever ask for. Exactly. We've done all we can. Everything is in Adios' hands now. Oh, I feel a tingle running down my spine from all the feverish excitement coursing through the air. I would think you'd be a little more nervous considering what you're about to do. That's just how Class 7 operates. It's been a long journey coming this far, but you've overcome every obstacle in your path and done yourselves proud. Now all that remains is to go out there and liberate your academy. Best of luck. I know you'll pull through. Thank you, Your Highness. Everyone, assume your positions. It's time to take back our academy. Hell yeah. Toa temporarily joined the party. Rean and Toa can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. We'll be doing that. Toa has a special craft called Weakener. Using Weakener on an enemy inflicts a status aptly called Weak upon them. A craft unique to Toa which inflicts the weak status on an enemy for 3 turns. This makes it both easier to unbalance enemies and increase arts damage inflicted. Select the characters, which will form Group A, the group that will enter through Trista. Members not selected for Group A will automatically be recruited into Group B, led by Angelica. It's like, of course Toa's there. Of course she's with Rean. Of course she is. We're not. Nope. No. See if you're wondering. No. No. Let's go with that setup and bring... Who do we want with you two? Let's bring you... and you. You two together. And that's a roughly good group there with Toa as well. And we've got Laura in the other group, so we've got a bit of damage there as well. Confirm. Equip all... I've done all the equipment. Proceed. This operation's bound to be the most significant battle we've fought to date. Can't afford for anything to go wrong. Might be better off sticking to just one link partner while I'm fighting in Valimar. During the liberation of Trista, you will only be able to use a single link partner during Divine Knight battles. Ooh. Choose someone whose bonding event you didn't see in Brayhard to make that final event available if you meet all of the conditions. Oh. It's like, I gotta go with Sarah. I like her abilities. It's too good, sort of thing.